Ooh. All right, what's up, everyone? Janitor Jake here. Give me a minute to make sure that everything is situated and figured out, and I will get going with the live stream. So, like I said, give me a minute to get everything figured out, and we will get going. Okay, that looks good. All right. All right, and today I am going to be playing Haunted House for the Atari VCS or the Atari 2600. Whoops, I gotta mute something real quick. Okay, so like I said, today I will be playing Haunted House for the Atari VCS or the Atari 2600. However, I need to get this all situated and ready to go. I think everything's working. Alright, looks like the sound is working fine. Check test. Alright, looks like that's working. Weird. I know I'm just wasting time right now. But hold on a minute. We are almost good to go, and I think we should be good to go. All right, so weird. All right, looks like the audio is working fine. So without further ado, let's get going. Hey, Forrest, how's everything going today? How's it going? This fine after evening. I gotta grab something else. Okay, so without further doo-doos, let's get the show started, shall we? So today, we're going to go a little bit spooky. Today we're going to go a little bit creepy horror. I did want to change up the lighting in here, but I'm not ready for Halloween. So now my phone's going to blow up. But anyway, mute this actually. Otherwise, everything's going to go crazy. So today, we are going to be playing Haunted House for the Atari VCS or the Atari 2600. Do not own the manual. Do not have it complete in the box. Now, I did read the manual online, and that was a pretty big manual. It was like 16 pages, and it was crazy. It goes like into this in-depth story about how like there's this old man Graves, who used to live in this creepy mansion, this creepy house. Ooh. And there's like an urn. So there was a lot of story. I read it. I hopefully I can figure out the gameplay. The gameplay is you are supposed to go through this mansion and basically find pieces of a broken urn. And once you get all 3, you got to head back out the door. There are 4 floors to this mansion, and there are 6 rooms in each floor. You have stairways and you have doors. Some of them will be locked, some will be unlocked. The main goal is, like I said, to find the urn and get out of there. And you will have tarantulas and bats, and you will have a ghost of Old Man Graves coming at you. And so if anyone is bored, you want to look up the manual, go ahead and check that out. So without further ado, let's pop the puppy in and get going. And then Matt says, so Forrest says, doing pretty good here, just eating some dinner. That's always fun. I always love eating a bunch of chow and then sitting down and watching a bunch of stuff online. It's always good to do. And Matt says, been waiting for Haunted House. Yeah, me too. Definitely been wanting to play this, and I'm super glad I ended up finding it. So this was part of that finds. I found it at a game store, actually, I do believe. So, without further ado, let's hop into Haunted House. Like I said, I did want to change up the lighting in here and make it all creepy and spooky. And now I gotta change scenes, so give me a minute here while I change up the scenery. So you can actually see the game. There you go. I really wish I had like a mouse extender, USB extender, so I could just do all this stuff over here. Alright, I don't even know if Chris is watching. He's over here talking. He's probably at work. But actually, I do believe this is another beatable Atari game. So, which is really cool. I'm really hoping it is. I do believe it's another beatable game. So that's really cool. Adventure, Superman, and this one will be a great one for the American gaming geeks. Alright, so there are 9 game modes. You got game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And game 1 is more of a tutorial stage to help you get the layout of the stage. All the doors are... I don't even think there are doors. Ooh! I don't think there are doors in here, and if they are, they're all closed off. But in the later levels, there are doors and stuff that are locked up. So without further ado, let's get going. Crank up the volume. Whoa, what's up with that? There we go. Okay, I gotta fix the controller port. The controller's acting goofy. Alright, so this is the main entrance of the house. I love that you can hear the footsteps. That's really cool. And if you push the button... Alright, cool. You push the button and you use up a match. So apparently... Oh, there's a piece of the urn. So we got one urn piece. Can't go up there. This would definitely be awesome to play like around Halloween time. So yeah, you use up a match. Now, if you want a high score, the less matches you use, the better your score is. But in order to see things, like right there, that's a stairwell. In order to see things, and that's a door, you need your match. So if I did not light the match, apparently and allegedly, I would not have actually found that urn. I would not have seen the urn piece. I do believe you can still pick it up, but you won't be able to see it. And that's another set of stairs. So, is this going down? I don't know. Apparently I'm on the first floor. I don't know what going down is. I think it's kind of looping. Oh, that was scary. So it looks like the ghost got me. Look at that. Look at that death scene. Whoa, I just continue? Crazy. Oh yeah, and there's a tarantula. So, that's right. Whoa, you actually get lightning. Look at that. Now I'm getting like all sorts of crazy stuff. Bats and... So you do have 9 lives in here. Oh, that's weird. This is going to be hard trying to get used to, because apparently I'm going upstairs right now. And now I'm like on the other side of the house. And there's a set of stairs going that way? I'm definitely going to have to... What is that? Did I pick up another piece of the urn? I don't know what that was. There's like stairs all over the place. And I do believe you have an unlimited number of matches. And yeah, there's like wind, so like now the ghost is after me. But you will. They also said in the manual that you will hear wind, and the wind will actually blow out your matches. So I think that's like really cool how they added all this different stuff. So I looked everywhere over here. I'm gonna take this first set of stairs. Oh, I got all the urn pieces. Okay, so now I can just go back. I do believe. There we go. Well, listen to that music. What is that? What is that song? Do 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 do. Twilight Zone. They got the Twilight Zone music in there. Dude, that is awesome. That's definitely copyright stuff. I wonder if Twilight Zone sued them for doing that. Dude, that is awesome. So, yeah, you can definitely get lost in this mansion. So, well, look at that. The eyes are still moving whenever I move the controller. So, all right, that was game number 1, which is basically a tutorial level. But I'm going to go on to game number 2. I don't know what the difference is. There are obvious differences. The higher you get, certain doors will be locked. Then the more you get into it, all the doors are locked. You have to find a key. And then the farther you go, all of a sudden there are more creatures coming at you. And then finally on level 9, all the doors are locked. Everything is scattered all over. And you have like tons of creatures that can come through the doorways and get you in the whole 9 yards. So, without further ado, we're going to hop into game number 2 and try to do this. And I am on easy mode. Whoa. Okay. So now everything is pitch black and you cannot see the walls. Oh, look at that. What was that now? See, I don't even know what that is. And what's really weird, what's really funny too is that having the lack of music. Oh, these are doors. Okay, I don't want to go down there yet. So that's what I'm doing. I'm opening the doorways. Okay. Can't go that way. I don't know if I really like it without being able to see the walls. It makes it really hard to... I like that. Uh-oh. I do love it when the lightning strikes. That looks really cool. But yeah, like I said, it's really hard for me. Like, I feel like I'm having a hard time navigating in here. Because I can't tell. Okay, I do believe I'm on floor 1 and floor 2. Now it says it down at the bottom. I am on floor 2. And I was reading the comments, so something decided to get me. Matt said, saw that Turok has a finale. Yeah, we finally beat Turok. Okay, there's a piece. Yeah, we finally ended up going through and beating Turok Evolution. So, and there's another piece. So yeah, you'll definitely have to check that out. Oh! He came out of nowhere. I love the death scene too, like when you die everything freaks out. I think that's awesome. Yeah, this would definitely be a fun game to play for like Halloween or something. Oh no, get out of there. What if I... Whoa, okay. I need to try to get out of here and go out that one stairway. Ah. Matt says, how do you beat this game? Weren't you paying attention? I have to find all 3 pieces of the urn, which are scattered throughout this house. Once I get all 3 pieces, then I go back to the main entrance. I already beat game number 1. Now I'm on game number 2. Yeah, it seems like when the creatures show up, lightning and everything starts striking all over the place. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I got the 3rd piece. Now I'm on the 4th floor. I wonder if there's another set of stairs. I have not yet been to the 4th floor. Now I feel like I'm up in the attic. Like, now it's really spooky. Now we're in the attic. Oh, there's the scepter. So, that scepter will keep the bad guys away from you. So if you grab that scepter... Oh. Alright. If you grab that scepter, the creatures, the tarantulas, the ghosts, and all that nonsense will actually stay away from you. But every time you pick up the scepter, you drop everything else. So you can only hold 1 item at a time. And there we go. So I beat game number 2. I think I have 22 points. Is that what that is? I think that's the point counter. And so, like I was trying to say before, according to the manual, the less matches you use add to your points. So if you want like a high score, you basically have to go through the whole thing without using a single match. So, that was game number 2. Let's hit up game number 3. No, this isn't going to work. Come on. There we go. Okay. So there's the key. Basically, what the key does is it allows me to unlock doors. So see right there? That's a door. Apparently, in later stages, these doors will actually be locked. And so you need the key to move in and out of these different rooms. But like I said, you can only hold 1 item at a time. I don't know if that means the urn as well. So if I pick up the urn, it drops the key. Alright, so... Oh. Crazy. Alright, so I want to leave the urn right here where I found it. And I want to get the key. Well, I don't know. Maybe all the doors will be unlocked. But I think in like later stages, some of the... Oh, right there, that door is locked, so... See, here's where I think you have to do like a lot of, darn it. You almost have to do like a lot of weird planning, like... If a lot of these doors are going to be locked, like I have to grab this urn piece, wherever it is now. I don't even remember where I dropped the stupid thing. And I can't tell because the stupid... All this crap keeps getting in my way. No. So there's another piece of the urn. Fine, forget it then. I'm going to do this. Yeah, this is definitely a confusing game when you don't know where to go. Like right now, I'm like, okay, I need to get to the second floor. I need to get to floor number 1. Now I'm locked in here, darn it. Yeah, this game is definitely confusing if you do not know the layout of it. It seems like a pretty fun game, but it definitely feels like a game of memorization, and I am not really a big fan of, well, not being able to see. I don't know how I made it back here. Alright. See, what sucks now is I have those 2 urn pieces. And I need to figure out where I dropped that key. I think it's on the 4th floor. So now I need to get to the 4th floor. And I need to grab this key so I can go and unlock all the other rooms and try to find that other missing urn piece. I don't know why it went missing. There it is, so there's that. Now I need to go back to the 3rd floor. I don't know where that other urn piece went. Like, it just up and disappeared. This is where, like, I need a piece of paper and a pen so I can mark down. No, it was on the 2nd floor in a very specific area. Is this a single game stream? Yeah, I'm just saying screw it and starting over. I don't want to go through and play through all those other Atari games. Like I said, I started feeling burnt out when I was trying to do it, and I'm like, I don't feel like going through and doing all those all over again. So forget it. If people want to watch all that old stuff, if they want to watch it bad enough, I'll just make them go to Twitch. Alright, so apparently and allegedly, somewhere in here, there you are, you son of a gun. Now, I need to get back to, what was it, the 4th floor? Uh-oh. So now I need to get back to the 4th floor and find all those extra urn pieces. Whoops. All those other urn pieces that I dropped. It definitely does have like an element of jump scares, like where you're not expecting something, and then all of a sudden, bam, they just come out and get you. Alright, so what I'm kind of getting here is, if certain doors are locked, you can still get by, but you have to take like these side stairs. Oh, I'm trapped. Okay. Any new pickups? I'm building up a Genesis lot right now, but I think it might get way too high. No, ever since I think the last pickup stuff I showed you from that game store those were the last pickups I ended up getting. Have not had any new game pickups since then. Dude, come on! Alright, well, there you go. I lost all my lives on that one, so. But, yeah, you would definitely have to get the layout of this map, because it is pretty tricky. It's fun, but it's really tricky when you don't know the layout. And for me personally, I like it better when you can actually see the walls. Because having everything just black really makes it difficult to navigate. But, like I said, it's a game that as you play it, more and more and more, eventually you memorize it. So, I'm going to go on to game 4. And here we go. So now I believe I definitely have to search for the key. Big time, so. Come on. Now the controller's being goofy, and there we go. Okay. I know. It's funny because it actually kind of looks like the bat from I was thinking Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I've seen that bat design somewhere before. Same bat time, same bat place. Oh, that was a piece of the urn? I do believe so. I don't know, it doesn't really look like a piece of the urn, so I don't know what that is. Whoa, okay. Come on now. Now I'm going backwards. So I'm on floor 3. Can't go that way. Can't do this. Can't do that. Now it's just kicking me back. I want to get to floor 4. Darn it. There we go. What mode would you guys do for American Gaming Geeks for this game to actually officially beat it? I don't want that. I would probably say we would probably do a few of them. Like Adventure had 3 different modes. We would probably do game number 1 to show the tutorial level, and then maybe have Chris do something like game number 2. But then eventually we would have to do game number 9, which is like the ultimate hard mode. And if I play it enough and I read the manual enough, I would know that I would get to where I know like what each stage has to offer. Like I think each game mode has its own variety of stuff going on, and so I would pick certain game modes that had like a completely different change up of variety. I do love that you can drop all that stuff in the same area. So if I come into here, there I got both pieces. So, 4th floor, I got both pieces on the right-hand side. This is where I got to try to memorize all that hickory-dickory-dock. I don't know what that is. If someone wants to look up in the manual and tell me what that is, actually, I could probably do it too. I don't know what that is, because that's not a piece of the urn. I don't want to do that and lock myself out, so... Alright, let's go to floor number 3. Son of a gun! So now I gotta see if all the urn pieces, any of the urn pieces are in floor number 3. And we're playing as Meatwad too, by the way. Come on now, work. It is kind of cool how, like, they do kind of sort of have, like, the element of surprise with the tarantulas and the bats and stuff just kind of showing up willy-nilly out of nowhere. It is kind of cool. Because, like I said, it adds that element of jump scares. But the problem is when they do that, like when you get cornered and you're like, holy cow, what do I do? So I wonder if that other urn piece then is on floor number 1. It's gotta be then. I don't know, unless apparently that other piece is a piece of the urn. That's the other thing too, I was wondering, because they talk about your score. They're like, oh yeah, your score. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, where is my score at? Alright, forget it then. I guess I'll go back and grab that other weird piece. It wasn't in here, was it? Oh, that's cool. So you can, like, put the entire urn together. Son of a gun. Alright, now I'm trying to think how I can do this. Or whatever. I just know I need to... whatever. I'll leave that there. It's fine. Forget it then. I'm just going to grab that piece and I'll just have to try to get into this room. Well, wherever it went now, I have no idea where that piece went. Are the ghosts taking the pieces or what? Like, I had that piece right there and then now it's gone. It's irritating. And that's the thing, I don't have the manual, so I don't know what to, like, talk about with it. No. But I don't have the manual, so I don't know, like, what all the pieces are. So that, yeah, that is the piece. It just looks different. Weird. This controller, man. Alright, can't do that. Oh, you son of a gun, dude. I'm stuck in a doorway. So yeah, as you guys can tell, right away it's already getting a lot harder, and that's only game 6. If we go up to game 9, this is like the ultimate, like super, super difficult. But my controller's acting up, so. Yeah, they're just like right on your hind end. But this definitely seems like a really fun game once you like understand the concept, and eventually you can memorize it and just like fly through it. But it does remind me a lot of Superman, where it's kind of frustrating if you don't know what to do, if you don't know where to go. You just feel lost all the time, constantly feeling lost. But yeah, definitely a fun game. Now I'm back with game number 1. See, I like that. I just love the colors of it. And I can actually see where I'm going. I understand what's happening. And the manual even said, like, you gotta just basically play this until you have it memorized. So you know, like, this is floor 1, this is floor 2. So see, like, I gotta have it memorized that floor 1 has a staircase to the right and at the bottom right, and the top left. But if I go to the top left, then the staircase is right here to get to floor number 3. So I gotta memorize that as well. Yeah, that does not look like a piece of the urn, but I don't know. Apparently it is. Son of a gun. But this is definitely a game I think would be awesome to get complete in the box. And have the manual and everything with it. I think it would be awesome. What am I missing? I traveled to pretty much every floor, and yet I'm still missing a piece somewhere. I don't want that. There it is. But you can't pick... That's the thing, like... You can't pick it up unless you use... a match. Which is weird, because then I don't know how you would get, like, a really, really super high score. Because it's not like you can run over the pieces and pick them up. Oh, come on now. And they definitely have, like, Halloween vibe to it, like the red rooms and the blue and the red and the orange. And then you get the Twilight Zone theme song, which I think is awesome. Super awesome. So anyway, that was Haunted House for the Atari VCS. I think I'm going to call the live stream here. This is definitely one of those games. It's being a new game. I don't even know when this came out. I thought I wrote it down. February of 1982. So it came out around the time of like Super Breakout, Barnstorming. Space Jockey came out in January along with Super Breakout. This game came after those and before Barnstorming. So definitely a fun game. Like I said, the main issue that I have with it, it's really hard to stream and talk about the game because I go into something like, stage 2, and now I need to get the layout of the game. So that means I have to play it like this. With absolutely no commentary. And doing no commentary for a video game, I think is fine when you're doing stuff like Doom and all these newer games, or minimal commentary, I think is fine. But these older games, it's really hard to go without any commentary, and it makes it really, really boring for the audience to actually try and watch what's going on. There we go. Because it's like, yeah, isn't that fun? You're just watching me play this game. Like, not only am I just playing it, like, I'm learning it. Now, it might be better to watch me speedrun it without any commentary. That would probably be fun. Come on, it's right there. Oh, now I'm just gonna get blasted by everything. That's awesome. I do love when you beat the game, though. That's really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go through with Chris for the American Gaming Geeks and beat this game sometime. I think that would be really fun. But I would love to actually purchase the manual for this thing so I can actually read it while we're playing it, so I get the gist and get the layout of the game. Which one was it? Stage 3 that I couldn't beat? Maybe I'll try to beat this. Okay. See how far I can make it. But that means minimal commentary. It's not like anyone's watching anyway. Oh, it's locked. What the god? That's cheap. Nothing even hit me. Oh, you got struck by lightning. No. No, that was garbage. You just cheated. Some kind of weird hit detection. With the ghost of Old Man Graves. But yeah, like I said, I love the atmosphere of the game, though. Like, with the lack of music, and like, as soon as you hit the 4th floor, I do get like that Halloween creepy vibe of like going up into the attic. So that's the trick to do, though, like to actually drop the urn pieces like at the entranceway. So then I can go and look around. I just don't want to bump into any of that stuff. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, cool. So we're going to go up. Clear out the left side. There it is. Darn it. And I think I got it. There we go. So I did beat stage number 3. So yeah, like I said, once you start getting used to the concept and how it works, it can definitely become a really fun game. No, maybe I will try stage number 4. Give her a whirly bird. I don't want that. Oh, whatever, forget it. I'll carry it with me. At least this does keep enemies off your back. It was supposed to. Well, I guess they don't attack you. So they do show up, which puts out your match. But they can't hurt you. So I do like that. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Looks like nothing here until I get the key. Come on, you big idiot. I don't want to do that yet. Now I gotta wait for these idiots to go away. Come on now. Now I can look. Okay, so that's locked. Okay, so that's all locked, so now I do have to... Oh, no, I want to go to stage... floor 4. That's where we want to go. I believe the key is... Okay, so even the ghost can't get me. Awesome. So there's that key. I don't necessarily want the key quite yet. Alright. Well, let's grab it now then. I was hoping to find the other pieces, but... Okay. Nothing on the... Apparently nothing on the 4th floor other than that key. And now the staff. The staff infection. So we're gonna go up. Ugh. Darn it. Just make sure it's not over here. Let's clear out the left side. Now we'll clear out the right. Nothing? Really? Okay. What, are they just all on the first floor or what? Maybe they're like, oh, guess what? They're on the first floor. Tricked ya. Well, there is a piece right there. And there's a piece right there. Oh, you son of a gun. Yeah, there. Now I need to try to figure out how to get back to the first floor without using the actual key. Because I'm on the first floor, but I need to get up there. I don't think... Drop the key over here, out of the way. But see, all that stuff is locked. So I believe I gotta go all the way back up to the 4th floor and, like, take the other stairwells. Okay. Here we go, I think. There we go. Boom! Took care of busyness right there. Alright, well, definitely a fun game. Once you understand the concept of it, these adventure-styled games, Adventure, Superman, Haunted House, they definitely seem fun. I don't know what I like better. I said it before during Superman. Well, whatever. I think I'm going to call the live stream here, so I'm going to change some stuff up. So, there you go. That was Haunted House for the Atari VCS or the Atari 2600. Great fun game. Up to this point, we've only had 2 other adventure games, and I do believe there are only 2 other adventure games before this one. First was Superman, then Adventure, and now Haunted House. I don't know if there were any other games, but these are the ones that I own. And so there might be more adventure games out there, I do not know, that came out before February of 1982. I don't know what I like better. Superman, Adventure, or Haunted House. With Superman, I love the chaotic nature of it. I love the colors. I love the game design. I love the colors. I love the character design. I love the aesthetic of it. And I do love the chaotic nature. However, I do feel like the gameplay suffers in comparison to Adventure. I love the way Adventure was. It was a lot more scaled down in the graphics department, but the gameplay was super smooth, really fun. I loved that it wasn't... I felt like in Superman you could easily get lost, whereas in Adventure it was more linear. You start off in a room, and you go down, and there's like a corridor. You follow that into another room. So it was a lot easier for you to navigate. And what made it interesting was you had to manage your inventory. That's what really made it fun, was the inventory management. Okay, I need the golden key to get into the golden castle. You go in there, you grab the sword. You go around, there's a dragon, kill it. Now you go and you find this key, open up that castle, you grab this, you grab that. The item management was what made it fun. This is kind of the same thing of inventory management, but a little bit more scaled down. The main goal is to just get the urn pieces and escape. Your management comes into dealing with the urn, the scepter, and the key. If you don't have, I think the key, from what I gather, you could probably go through without actually using the key. You need the key to find all the pieces. My worry is that once you find all the pieces, someone wrote on this, scratched their name into the game. Once you find all the urn pieces, my worry is that you get trapped in an area and you can't escape because you need the key. But then you put the pieces in there, you go and grab the key, come back out, and it's like, well, you're still trapped because you cannot carry more than 2 objects. But I don't think the game will do that. What I think it is once you grab all the pieces, you can still get back to the first floor, but you have to take the multiple stairways. So it requires you memorizing the layout of the mansion and then utilizing the key. I think I like this game a little bit better than Superman. I think I like Adventure a little bit better. So I guess it would go Adventure, Haunted House, and then Superman. But that's the thing. I love the aesthetic of it. I mean, the art, the image art on here is awesome. It's really creepy. The storyline makes it seem really creepy. The only other issue I had with it was after stage number 1, everything just being completely jet black. Was not a fan of that. I did not like how you could not see the walls. I wish it would have lightened a lot more so you could at least see what was going on. Everything was just too dark. I wish they would have done something else so you can manage at least where the walls are. But it is a very fun game. I don't know. I would still say Adventure is better, but it's almost like comparing apples to oranges. It's like 2 different things. It's like, do you like platforming games better, or do you like shoot 'em ups? It's like, well, I don't know. That's kind of how this is. I love the aesthetic of it, but I feel like Adventure did a little bit of better gameplay. That's the thing. If Adventure were to come out with a horror theme like this, if you played this game, but in the style of Adventure, with the same, like, the creepy aspect of it, I think this game would be amazing. So I would say Adventure, Haunted House, and then Superman. But this game is definitely super fun once you get used to the idea. At first, it's frustrating because I don't understand the concept of how to open the doors. You get the key, you get kind of confused, you get lost, you don't know what's going on. But once you do, it's definitely a fun game. I could definitely see myself playing this quite a bit, at least until I 100% the game. And I don't know if that's what I would like to do on the American Gaming Geeks, attempt to 100% complete it, because it would probably take like 2 to 3 hours doing that. I don't know, like, maybe we could do it quick enough if you understand the concept. But I definitely believe you would get your money's worth out of it. I don't actually know how much it's worth, because I got it for $1. I got it from a game store for $1. I'm going to look it up real quick. Just to see the price of it loosey-goosey. But I would love to get this game complete in the box with the manual. This will be a really fun one to have. Just because I kind of need the manual to help me, to help read and see what things are. Haunted House. No, spell it right. But this would be a really fun game to play during Halloween time. Oh, that's not too bad. $5. So you can get this thing loose for about $5, according to price charting. So definitely not bad. I think it would be worth the $5. It would definitely be worth the $5 if you're going to go through and 100% complete it, because it would probably take you more than a day. Like, you put it down in one evening, you sit there and play through stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. You start getting used to it. Then after that, like an hour or 2 hours have already passed, and then you come back the next day and then go with level 4, level 5, level 6, put in a good hour, you would get at least a good 2 to 3 hours out of it trying to 100% complete the game. So definitely a super fun game. I totally recommend going and picking it up if you do have time to sit back, relax, and enjoy it for what it is. So with that being said, I think I'm going to skedaddle on out of here. So Matt, thanks for hitting up the chat for us. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out for a little bit. But with that being said, like I said, I think I'm going to get out of here. And next up will be... Actually, next up will be Star Voyager. So that was another game I picked up. And that came right before Yar's Revenge. But I did not own it, so next time will be Star Voyager. So, with that being said, I'm going to take off. So whatever. I'm Janitor Jake, and I will see you guys next time.